Viver de música é um objetivo que nem sempre é fácil de atingir. O estresse de não ser estável financeiramente faz com que muitos não tenham coragem ou abandonem a carreira musical. Porém, nos Estados Unidos, a Jazz Foundation of America empenha-se em não deixar o jazz e o blues morrerem. Ela fornece assistências como financeira, médica e jurídica aos músicos que estão com dívidas ou com dificuldades.
There is no obligation on the part of the musician whatsoever to pay us in any way that is not part of how we work at all. Our mission is to help, and the payback is continue to play your music and be healthy, and that's more than enough.
Um dos músicos que a Jazz Foundation ajudou foi o baixista Bob Cunningham. Ele mora no Brooklyn, numa área tão calma e com casas centenárias que parece uma viagem de volta ao passado. Nos últimos 2 anos, Bob toca toda segunda-feira na Jam Session da Jazz Foundation.
Well, I contribute my skills, my years of practice and studies.
A diretora de serviços sociais da Jazz Foundation, a Lisa Hofkin, explica como funciona o processo para adquirir a ajuda da fundação.
Well, it's not a membership, you know, it's not a union like you join and you have dues. We don't do that. That's not it. It is it's assessing the need, getting verification for your history as a musician, specifically in jazz and blues, and also making sure that you're in a financial position to warrant it.
A assistência é variada, depende da necessidade do músico.
It can range anywhere from help with rent, a phone bill, a utility bill, car payment, to a medical issue, address issues such as disasters like Hurricane Katrina, 9/11, the volcano in Iceland a couple of years ago, which you wouldn't think would affect musicians, but it does. Many got stuck in Europe and they couldn't get back here, or many had tours in Europe and they couldn't get there, lost money, couldn't pay their rent. Sometimes there are legal issues regarding royalties. Sometimes there are legal issues regarding the apartments they live in, evictions, such as that comes up quite often. We've never lost anybody to eviction who has given us enough time to help them.
Oh, you're my plumber, daddy!
A Jazz Foundation também ajudou a cantora de jazz e blues, Sweet Georgia Brown. Nascida na Carolina do Sul, ela seguiu a carreira musical em Nova York. Para isso, teve que superar vários desafios.
You had a very challenging life. In March of 2003, the Jazz Foundation, one national organization that provides jazz and blues musicians, financial, medical, housing, and legal assistance. And they found you in a specific situation. Can you tell me what happened at that time in your life?
Yeah. We used to live in Queens, and somebody threw gasoline in my basement, and it became a fire, and we got burnt out. Then the Jazz Foundation heard about the problem, and so anyway, the Jazz Foundation found me a place, and my doctors took care of me from then on in the Jazz Foundation because I was very ill.
What did you have?
I had diabetes very bad, and I wasn't taking care of myself. You know, I almost died, really, and he saved my life. You know, it's devastating when you lose your home. It wasn't very nice, and it wasn't very good. I really hate talking about it because it brings back so many memories. But thank God that I am, you know, right now above that, and I'm.
In 2009, you performed at the Montreal Jazz Festival and you met B.B. King.
It was wonderful. Nobody knew us. We were the new guys on the block, so to speak. when I did that sound check, it seemed like all the photographers, all the newspapers, people were there. And within that hour, people was already saying, you gotta come here, this girl from New York. You gotta come here, this girl from New York. So I didn't know we were opening up for B.B. King. And then when they came to the dressing room and they said, you know, you opening for B.B. Boy, I got so nervous. I started walking, pacing the floor. And then when I was backstage, and the band was on, I had to go to the bathroom all of a sudden.
You were nervous.
That's how nervous it was. I kept saying, I gotta pee. And we did so well, they gave me a 10-minute standing ovation. And in the newspapers they said, B.B. King didn't get a standing ovation, but Sweet Georgia Brown did. And he asked me to sing with him, and I did.
Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Come on, baby, never rock your soul.
This was the most one that was the most important one to me. And that was like, I've done. I don't have to do no more. This is it.
And what else Sweet Georgia Brown wants?
Sweet Georgia Brown wants to have her own club and a TV show. That's what I would love to do. And in this show, I would love to have other blues artists who are underground, so to speak, like here in New York and, you know, other places, so that they can see really the talent that New York has to offer. And the second thing is to have my own club where I could perform when I want to, and have the blues, real blues, be in the club, you know. Did you know that we were inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame? So that happened 3 months ago. That's another thing that was great. I was inducted in the Blues Hall of Fame. So all the things I've been working for are coming true at last, and I'm happy. I'm happy with my career.
Georgia, 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 Georgia.
A Jazz Foundation colabora para que músicos como Sweet Georgia Brown tenham sempre condições de tocar. Assim, a arte do jazz nunca morrerá.
And I'm very grateful for those people who feel that this is important enough to donate their money so that we can do what we do and keep this music alive.
Para conhecer mais sobre a fundação e fazer doações, acesse o site www.jazzfoundationofamerica.com.
Georgia, 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 Georgia.